Hello fellow viewers, and welcome to part 3 of the retopologizing of Clayface. I haven't been doing many videos lately, or at all, because I got married and I focused mostly about that, and there's work and many other things. But I've noticed recently that people are still subscribing, which is excellent. So I've decided to go back and continue working on these videos, even though it's really hard because you don't really have the time, and I don't have the energy to do it because it takes editing and whatever. Well, let's get started. Last time we were on this model, we were working on the head, on more of the details. You can see I've been trying to keep the geometry pretty simple. So let's keep doing it. Now topogun has an issue of opening a window here and making the tools go here. Now let's start by clicking make faces, and we'll start taking these edges and extending them. I don't want too much detail. As you can see, I've got one edge here and like 5 edges here, so I'm gonna need to find a way to connect it. Meanwhile, let's move this edge, give it a bit more freedom here. Zero it out. Hitting zero symmetry to make my symmetry line more zeroed, more in the middle. Now, this part, I need to think of how the flow is gonna be. Now, this is like his neck, so it needs some sort of definition when it rotates. I'll try to add this here. What I'm seeing is I've got a lot of space in between these 2 points, also here, and also I've got this little bump which I would like to have information there. So I'll take all this edge and I'll connect ring and create more geometry here. So this gives me the option to deform this region. As you can see, after I did it, it created a blank space here, blank polygon, and this is easily rectified by creating an edge here with control. I selected this point and then I selected the other one. It closed this circle, this polygon, and I can work on it. So another thing I'll do is I'll take these points and space them out because I don't need them all bunched together. Also here. Okay. Let's take these points. Now the eyebrows are quite important in character animation and defining characters, so I'm gonna put some more detail here. I think I'm gonna close it off in with a triangle. Now don't be afraid of triangles, because in low poly meshes they're really important because they help you to lower the amount of polygons. But you can also, if you have like this area which you want to highlight, make more edgy, I can use this part and connect the ring, and this triangle has become a square, and I don't have any more triangles, and it gave me a feeling of flow. You see this eyebrow is going here, and it also gave me more information here, which I can use. Okay. Great. Now let's take this like this and see what I can do. I'll zero it out. Okay. Let's keep the information going. Take this, zero it out, and space these points. Now, I need to work on, I want to work on these little humps he has here in the mouth region, but I don't want to add too much polygons, too much information. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit shift and create this geometry, and I'm gonna find a way later to connect it here. But what I want to follow this basic geometry. So I've got here, let's see, this follows information. Let's space this out. Take these points. Now in low poly, I'm not thinking about the overall topology. I'm thinking about contours and shape and poly count. Why? Because in the end, in the game engine, everything's gonna be triangles. This will be like this and like this. Right now I'm modeling it and in squares, so I could UV it and transfer the details, but in the end it's gonna be mostly triangles, all triangles. So I don't really care about the triangles right now. What I do care is about the shape. If you'll take a look at, you'll find models from World of Warcraft or other games. You can find a way to download them. You'll see that every part of the geometry is triangles, but it really holds shape really well. You can see one model that I really like is the Deathwing model, which has superb geometry. I mean, it's not perfect in a movie, in a way a movie model is, or a cinematic model, but it's really good for a game. Whoa. Remember to double hit the right mouse key to go in and go out of the state. Here I'm gonna take these points and move into the left. Create this. You can see I'm creating geometry here. This might give me some problems down the line, but I'll see what I can do. Now, I'm gonna try and not do stuff like this to make a star. As you can see, when you create triangles, you make an area where more than 4 edges hit this point. So if I'm gonna create something like this, I might delete this edge, so it'll be only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 edges. 6 edges creates a really odd star when you have deformations or rendering. So what I'll try to do is maybe pull this out here. So I've got an edge star here of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is not excellent, but it's acceptable. Okay. And let's do this and this. The inside of the mouth is a place where I'm throwing polygons here, throwing triangles, because this shape isn't very important. Let's take another way of hiding the edges. I could slice it all down here, but then I'll need to find a way to attach it here. Another way is connecting here to this point and connecting here. This will give me sort of a nice shape here, which will it simply gives me something else, but I'll try not to do it on a single polygon. I mean, this is a single polygon, this is 2. I'll try to make it more of a circular shape. So right now what I'm gonna do is try to hide this point here. Now, another thing I have here, I have a triangle here and a triangle here. So I could connect the ring and it'll create 4-point polygon here, 4-point polygon here, and there are no more triangles and more information, more points for me to play around with. So that's another way of hiding these points. Now, and this part. Let's see what I have here. What did I do? A triangle here. And let's try to connect this and do the same. Connect ring. Gives me more information, which I could use. Let's see. I'm hitting sub D to see the subdivided geometry. This doesn't really look nice, so I might change it. All this geometry here. Okay. This is a 4-point polygon. This is a triangle here. So let's try. I'll take this here and here. Delete this. As you can see, I had 6 edges star here. Now I don't anymore. I do have a triangle here, but it's not really bugging me. Okay, so now we've finished adding detail here. I might want to give another edge here so it'll be more sharp at the mouth. So I'm gonna do just that. Now, I did just now destroy this edge loop. If I'd wanted to slice this ring, like in good topology, I'll hit connect ring, and oh, because I have triangles here and here, it's gonna warp my shape. So what I'm gonna do, as you can see, what's happening is the line is going here and then it stops here at the triangle. Or if I do it here, then it's gonna go here, and because this is another polygon, 4-point polygon, it's gonna go down. So I'm gonna take this edge loop, which is nice and clean, I haven't touched it, and I'm gonna connect the ring. Creates a nice edge loop, and I'll take these points and move them up. Basically replace it. Zero. Okay. Now what this line does is gives us a nice straight a bunching of polygons, which will make the line more sharp here. This region is okay. Move it. Okay. 0. Okay. Now let's see the sub D. You can see the lines are. It gives me more detail here, as it was before, which is nice. You can see that the head, which has more polygons than the body, is conserving more information. It gives you more detail, which is just about nice. It's good. So in the next lesson, we'll try to attach the head to the body, and we'll see where we can go. Thank you and good night, and don't forget to subscribe. I really like it. It feels like you're actually watching my videos. Thank you and goodbye.